What's up, guys? Welcome to Chemistry with me, Mr. Swanson. Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to talk about covalent bonding, all right? Covalent bonding. In the past, we've talked about two things, metallic bonding and ionic bonding. So this is really the third part in that. And today we're going to talk about number one, sharing is caring, the PS5, and then the nitty-gritty of covalent bonding. We'll see you there. All right, so we're talking about covalent bonds. Covalent bond is essentially a bond between two nonmetals. Okay, so this section right here on this periodic table. So on your periodic tables, when we did our project, you should still have that label, the nonmetals, as well as some metalloids in here, and then essentially 75% of this table is metals. Don't disregard hydrogen. Hydrogen is in group 1A, so it is an alkali metal. However, just because it's in that same group as the alkali metals doesn't mean it is one. All right, it's in that group because it has the same number of valence electrons. So don't forget that hydrogen is a nonmetal. We're going to draw some Lewis dot diagrams. All right, and what a Lewis dot diagram essentially is, it's just telling us real quickly how many valence electrons we have in a specific atom. And it really helps us to get a good visual of this. So for example here, I'm going to draw just some circles. And all these circles, these dots, are telling me is the number of valence electrons. All right, so I got 7 here for chlorine, because that's in group 7A on your periodic table. And then over here as well, I also have 7. All right, think back to last chapter when we were talking about ionic bonding and the octet rule. All right, we want to be stable as an atom, and there's a couple ways we can do that. Right, we've done that in the past with ionic bonding between a cation and an anion, but now this is between two nonmetals. So the way that we have to bond is by sharing these electrons here. All right, so let's say, for example, you and your sibling, you're going out to buy the PS5. This thing is worth a lot of money, like $500. All right, people are even upcharging it now to over 1,000, which is nuts. So if you're going to buy one, you're going to need a lot of money. All right, so let's say you got you and your sibling, and you each had $250. All right, but this whole thing costs $500. So you're like, all right, well, let's just go buy this together. We'll share it. That's fine. We can share. So yeah, that's what you end up doing. All right, so let's say that you're a chlorine atom and your sibling's also a chlorine atom. You both have the PS5, but you can't have the PS5 at the same time. You have to share it. All right, early in the video we said we're going to talk about sharing is caring. And that's the reason exactly why. A covalent bond is between two nonmetals, and it's sharing them to become stable. All right, so that's kind of what that would look like. Sometimes this chlorine atom will have them all. Sometimes this chlorine atom will have them all. It really just depends. Just to summarize a little bit, a covalent bond is the sharing of two electrons by two separate atoms. This causes a bond to stay together. All right, we're going to talk about this more and more in class and do some more examples. But for now, write down 2 questions that you might have from this video, and we're going to talk about them here in a second.